What's going on, anime fans? It is Corey from SuperKamiGuru9000, and welcome to another grand edition of Legendary Animators, where we take a look at the seedy underbelly of Japanese animators and the evil things they do. Actually, no, we're going to take a look at a very talented animator today by the name of Hironori Tanaka. You might have seen him in some of your favorite series, so let's jump right in. Also, guys, before you watch this video, if you want to become a little bit more familiar with Hironori Tanaka's style and how he does his anime, you should check out the annotations we have up top. We have 3 different videos for you guys, and they are done by fellow YouTuber Blue Sakuga. Now, these AMVs are just really well done. Blue Sakuga is known for his great AMVs, and they really show off Tanaka's style, so make sure and check those out. In our last Legendary Animators, we took a look at Hiroyuki Yamashita, who is another up-and-coming young animator in his early 20s. And like him, Hironori Tanaka started out pretty cool too. He started out at the Eagle Nest, where he worked on a very popular franchise known as Pretty Cure. There, he was praised for a lot of his action scenes by another popular animator at the time, Takashi Otsuka. It was after this time that Hironori Tanaka decided to go freelance and do his own animations. Here, he started to participate in an ungodly number of TV series productions. During his times as a freelancer, Tanaka had animated a few episodes by himself, such as School Days episode number 6 and Akane Iru ni Summer Osaka episode number 3. Being able to produce both of these episodes at the same time were certainly a testament to his skill, as both of the episodes had no loss in quality whatsoever. Hironori even animated almost the first 7 minutes of Naruto Shippuden episode 131, and if you can't remember, that was that episode which had the climactic battle between Jiraiya and Pain, and I love that episode. He was also joined with this episode by Akitoshi Yokiyama, who's another famous animator for such series like Cowboy Bebop, Neon Genesis Evangelion, and one of my absolute personal favorites, Gurren Lagann. It's also interesting to note that Hironori Tanaka always has him with him when he's animating something. If you want to get a better sense of Tanaka's style, you need to check out Kurenai episode number 6. We're actually going to put a little video annotation right up top so you can take a look at this video, and it's kind of hard to describe. You just have to see it for yourself. Whenever you're watching an anime series, a lot of the times the animators have a lot of signature things they like to do in their series, and Hironori Tanaka is no exception to the rule. He has a lot of things that you can easily see in his series, but probably one of the most prominent things you'll see is his hair, and it's definitely the thing he likes to work on the most, and hair is definitely the safest bet in spotting a scene done by him, and really the most important thing you need to realize when seeing his hair is that it's all over the place. There's always a ton of excess strands moving in a ton of different ways that really just don't make any sense, but that's what makes the scenes look so interesting themselves, and one of his more other recognizable features is the exaggeration. And another one of the more recognizable features are the exaggerated motions his characters like to take, in particular when they use SFX during the animation scenes. It almost gives sort of an oil paint look to the actual scene and the backgrounds around the characters. Now that we have a better understanding of Tanaka and his actual style, let's talk about some of the shows that he's actually worked on. And he certainly has quite a resume. Some of his shows, I love them. Some of them are my absolute favorites. Now, he's definitely worked on Naruto Shippuden, as we mentioned earlier. He worked on episode 131, which again was the episode with Jiraiya fighting against Pain. And he's also worked on some of the openings of the series, and he was also key animation supervisor for the entire episode. But he's also had quite a hand in the movie series as well. He was actually producer of the 3rd movie, The Will of Fire Still Burns, which was that awesome Naruto movie where all of the Konoha rookies had to gather together and fight together. And it was just a really great movie that also involved Kakashi as well. And you can definitely see a lot of his style throughout the entire film. Again, you can definitely see it in the hair. Another reason that I really like his style, I've actually recently learned that he was key animation director on Gundam 00 Awakening of the Trailblazer, which is the movie sequel to the Gundam 00 series. And now that I've learned a little bit more about his styling and his anime, I can definitely see it present throughout the entire film. And considering he was key animator on it, it definitely bleeds with his style. So it's great to see that he's actually played a role in one of my favorite anime series of all time. But he's also been working with Gainax as well, as I mentioned earlier, Gurren Lagann and everything. But of course, there's Panty, Stocking, and Garter Belt, which is easily one of the most crazy series that Gainax has ever had to deal with. And they had to get this crazy animator to work on it, and he has indeed had a hand in this series. Now, if there's one thing that I've learned recently about Tanaka, something that I think is really cool, is that his presence in America is actually pretty strong, because recently Toonami has just started up again on Adult Swim, and a lot of the shows they're airing currently right now are shows that he has worked on personally. You have, of course, stuff like Bleach, you have Dead Man Wonderland, which is actually just starting, you have Casher and Sins. And even one of the more famous series of all time, Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, another show on Toonami, is another one of his signature shows. Again, look for the hair. Alright guys, so that was another legendary animators with Hironori Tanaka. Now, obviously, this guy's a brand new animator. Like I said, he's in his early 20s. So the good thing is, he's got a long way to go, and I'm sure he's going to deliver some great series down the line. So make sure to continue watching his series, and look forward to some more legendary animators we have down the line. Who knows? It could be anybody from Hayao Miyazaki to even Matt Groening from The Simpsons. And as always, guys, if you like this video, make sure and give it a thumbs up. That concludes this video today. SuperKamiGuru9000, out.